Everyone, it's Otavio, and today I'm back with another video. I'm holding Pikachu. You know, it's one of my favorite Pokemon, although he's not my favorite. I might let you know who's my favorite Pokemon in my next video, but yeah, I'm gonna put Pikachu aside, and let's get on with the video. Before I start with today's video, which is I'm gonna be talking about, you know, breeding being added into Pokemon Go, I would like to say the reason I haven't made a video yesterday or the day before that is because I'm grounded because we were at Costco and oh my god, the dogs are barking. But we were at Costco and my mom got in front of this lady to get into a parking space because we were there for like 15 minutes and my mom was already stressed out. And then my mom gets in there, she goes in front of her, and the lady shows her middle finger. She flicks us off like completely, but my mom didn't see it. And then I turn around and I go like this to her. I just did this. I didn't even flick her off or anything. And then my mom got mad. And then I got in trouble and my mom said it was disrespectful. And I was like, she just showed the middle finger to you. And she's like, but I didn't see it and you're probably lying and you just want to cause problems. And it's disrespectful because she was a woman, you know. Because, you know, we have to respect women. But that's why I got grounded. I might be grounded for like the next week. But if that's the case, I'll get my phone back by December 7th. And if you don't know, December 7th is when Gen 2 should be coming out because according to a Starbucks employee, this was a leaked email. It wasn't obviously supposed to be out for the public to know, but Gen 2 will be coming out December 7th. That's only 6 more days because today's December 1st. But anyways, let's go ahead and, but hold on. This is Gen 2 for December 7th, not the trainer battles, trading, and not the trainer battles and trading. But this is only Gen 2 for December 7th, and trainer battles and trading will be coming out December 21st. The reason I'm more confident about this is because there's been, for a few of the last 2 updates were predictable, meaning the tracker system, that was another leaked email, and it came out the same day. The Ditto was also, it was like right after the day, it got leaked, and then the second day when people found the email, they saw Ditto came out the 3rd day. So I mean, it was predictable. This was predictable. That you know, the new tracking system, and then so that's why I'm feeling pretty confident is because. And the nest migrations. So that's why I'm pretty confident that Gen 2 will be released on December 7th. 6 more days. Anyways, let's get on to today's video, which is breeding. The reason I'm talking about breeding is because Pokemon Go is already, it almost has everything we need. It has, you know, what am I saying? It needs, the only thing that it really needs now is the battling Pokemon, you know, to catch them. It needs the trainer battles, trading, and Gen 2. Those are the only 4 main things. But, you know, Gen 2 is said to come out December 7th, so we can check that off the list. Another thing to check off the list is trainer battles and trading, which is supposed to be coming December 1st. But, you know, the battling Pokemon you can also like check that off the list because there's going to be legendary Pokemon, and I already talked about this in one video, that the legendary Pokemon event for Christmas, that's going to be awesome because it's going to be the 3 legendary birds and a possible chance of Mew and a slim chance of Mewtwo. But yeah, so the reason I'm talking about breeding is because that's the 5th thing on the list that hasn't been added to the game. That was in the core games, the original Pokemon games in the series. But the reason they might add in breeding is because, and I think they should, is because Ditto was released. And Ditto, just like Mew, can mutate to any Pokemon. And it also can breed with a male or female Pokemon. So like, let's use Eevee for an example. Eevee, a male Eevee or a female Eevee could breed with your Ditto. Because Ditto has really no gender, you could say. It's not a male nor a female, so it's like other. But that's what I think. That's why I think breeding hasn't been released yet is because Ditto wasn't released yet. But if they add in breeding, I'm really going to use Ditto a lot because, you know, if he can breed with, you know, my Dratini, my male or female Dratini, that'll be great because then I can go ahead and get more candies for Dratini to be, you know, evolve to a Dragonair, and then from a Dragonair to a Dragonite. So that's really why I want breeding. That's really the reason why I want breeding. Also, for the breeding places, because in the original games there's like these places where you could go and it would say, let us raise your Pokemon. Those are the places where they do it. And you would leave your Pokemon there, your male and female. Like, I'm going to use Eevee as an example. Your male and female Eevee there. And they'd breed after like a few minutes. It'd be done. And in the Pokemon Go's case, I think it'll take about 15 minutes. No, I just did a little bit of researching on that. And they said about 10 to 15 minutes if breeding does come into Pokemon Go. But that's according to articles. None of that is confirmed or leaked in any information. It's just what, you know, they think, well, that's how long it will take. But that's not what really matters. What matters is, like, when you see Pokestops, like, Pokestops are way more, like, common than a, there's a notification on Facebook, sorry, but Pokestops are way more, like, common than gyms. And look, there's 1, 2, 3 gyms nearby, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokestops. Right. Well, maybe in my area it's a bad example because there's 3 gyms and 4 Pokestops. But in most cases, like when you go to like a place where there's a lot of Pokestops, there's usually 15 Pokestops and 1 to 2 gyms at most. So gyms are more rare than Pokestops, and I'm pretty sure all of you already know that. And now for the breeding place, like where you leave your Pokemon for them to, they'd raise it for you and it'd breed and make another Pokemon of that type. You know, like if you leave your male Eevee and your female Eevee, they make another Eevee. It's like farming animals basically. And those places would be just as common or rare as gyms. Oh, actually, my bad. I counted it wrong. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokestops, then 1, 2, 3, and 3 gyms. So 6 Pokestops, 3 gyms. So I got pretty lucky. Like where I live, I'm pretty lucky for this. But you know, most people it's mostly like a few Pokestops, if anything, or a lot of Pokestops, like 1 gym or 2 gyms, and they're usually far away. Like here, these gyms, they're not that far away. They're like, if I go down my street, to the left, to the right, and then they're right there. And then, so they're not that far away. So I'm, like I said, I got lucky. But the point is, where you'd take your Pokemon to raise them, it's gonna be as common as gyms, or as rare as gyms compared to Pokestops. So that's my point with today's video, is that those are the 5 things that Pokemon Go really needs. You know, the Gen 2, trading, trainer battles, breeding, and what else did I say? No, just those 4 things. Trainer battles, that will be coming December 21st, or during Christmas, that is confirmed. You know, trainer battles, trading, also another confirmed. Gen 2, maybe December 7th, but Niantic also said they might wait till January, so that'd really suck. And then breeding. So not 5 things, 4 things. So those are really the 5th thing, yes, battling Pokemon before you catch them. In the original games, you know, if I wanted to catch a Pikachu, I'd grab whatever Pokemon I want. You know, what's good against electric, like rock. So I'd grab a rock type Pokemon, or a ground type, battle Pikachu, or maybe make him faint and then catch him, or maybe just, you know, hit him a few times until he has like half of his health left, and then throw a Pokeball at them and catch them, and roll 3 times and catch them. And that's how it works in the original games. I'm sorry, Pikachu, for using you as an example to catch, but, you know, that's just the way it is. And that's something else that Pokemon Go is lacking and some players would want, but it's not really a major thing. But in this case, for December's, for the Christmas event, where the 3 legendary birds and Mew will be available, and possibly Mewtwo, you know, they're going to need to add in Master Balls and possibly battling the Pokemon before you catch it. Anyways, before I end this video, look what level I'm on. I caught a few Pokemon a day and I got to level 22. Also, since I didn't get to record, I haven't recorded for 3 days if you count today. I also caught a Pokemon I didn't have and I was pretty happy to catch, was my Gengar. Yes, Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon. There's also a conspiracy theory saying that Gengar is Clefable's shadow. Doesn't mean, or Clefairy, but more like Clefable. Look, like, take a good look at that. Hold on. You know, and then, or, you know, even Clefairy, take a good look. You can even look this up on Google Images. They have half of it is Clefable or Clefairy, and the other half is Gengar. And then you go to Gengar. See, so they're very similar, and I'm pretty sure that's the real deal. You know, it's one's the shadow. Also, another conspiracy theory is, or a theory is, Ditto is a clone of Mew, or that's what that's like everyone thinks, or Mew is the clone of Ditto. Now that makes you think. Both of them don't have a gender. Both of them are the only Pokemon that can transform into any Pokemon and has the DNA of all Pokemon. So, you know, but I was talking with Melvin. Melvin said, dude, you'd really think they'd want to clone Ditto? Like, who would want to clone Ditto? True. But maybe that's why the Pokemon Company made this, like, the Ditto was because most people are going to be like, no, maybe they tried to clone Mew, and before Mewtwo was cloned, so they tried to clone Mew, and then they got a Ditto, and then after they did it again, when they tried to clone Mew again, that's when the scientists were successful, and they caught Mewtwo. So, I mean, I honestly don't know what to believe. Maybe this is a trick by the Pokemon Company. Maybe that's why Ditto's in the game, or maybe it's true. Maybe, you know, Mew was trying to be cloned. Obviously, if you watch the first movie ever, Mew was trying to be cloned, make him a lot better, Mewtwo. But maybe before they successfully cloned Mewtwo, they Ditto, and that's how Ditto came. Or maybe they tried to clone Ditto, and that's where Mew came from, and then Mewtwo. So think about it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. This video might have been a little long, maybe even a little boring, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.